Are you feeling the pinch at the grocery store lately? Trying to feed a growing family while prices just keep climbing? Well, you are definitely not alone. Welcome to this explainer. I am absolutely thrilled you're here today. We're going to act as your personal community guide to navigate a program that does a massive amount of good for families all across our state. Now, if you've ever felt totally overwhelmed by a mountain of government paperwork, and let's be honest, who hasn't? Don't worry at all. We are going to break everything down visually, step by simple step, so you know exactly what to do. So let's start with a really simple question. Do you need help feeding your growing family in Alaska? Because if you're pregnant, have a brand new baby, or are wrangling kids under 5, the WIC program, which stands for Women, Infants, and Children, is literally a life-changing resource. We are talking about direct access to healthy food, vital breastfeeding support, and personalized nutrition education that's designed specifically for eligible families just like yours. Knowing how to unlock these benefits is absolutely crucial. Here is our roadmap for today. We'll be covering 1. Benefits and eligibility, 2. Required forms and documents, 3. The application process, 4. Using your WIC benefits, 5. Troubleshooting common issues, and 6. Conclusion and next steps, a super clear beginning, middle, and end. Okay, let's dive right into this. Section 1. Benefits and eligibility. Is WIC actually for you? The tangible rewards waiting for eligible families are just fantastic. WIC provides expert nutrition education and totally dedicated breastfeeding support. Plus, they give you healthcare referrals to connect you with other helpful social services. But let's be real, perhaps the most immediate relief comes from the healthy food benefits. And I really want to highlight something amazing here. Recently, WIC updated their food packages to better align with the latest dietary guidelines. That means the cash value benefit for purchasing fruits and vegetables has actually increased. Depending on your specific participant type, you can now receive between $26 and $52 every single month just for fresh fruits and vegetables. So, how do you know if you qualify? Well, I want you to ask yourself if you meet these 4 quick criteria. 1. Do you live in Alaska? And hey, there's no specific length of residency required here. You just have to live in the state. 2. Are you pregnant, breastfeeding, postpartum with a baby under 6 months? Or do you have a child under 5 years old? 3. Is your household income at or below 185% of the poverty guidelines for Alaska? Keep in mind, if you already received Denali Kid Care or SNAP, you likely already meet this one. And 4. Do you have a nutritional risk? Now, I know that phrase nutritional risk sounds incredibly intimidating. It sounds like some big, scary medical term. Let's completely demystify this right now so it doesn't hold you back. A nutritional risk simply means a medical or dietary condition that impacts health. And the absolute best part, you don't even have to figure this out yourself. A WIC professional will help assess this during your appointment. It could literally be as simple as an inadequate diet or something common like anemia. So please, whatever you do, don't let this term stop you from applying. Moving right along to Section 2, Required Forms and Documents, Gathering Your Tools. To make things as smooth as humanly possible, you just need to prove your identity, your income, and your residency. And the program makes this highly accessible for everyone. For proof of residency and identity, you can easily use an Alaska driver's license, or if you happen to be military, your JVER orders. A simple piece of mail or utility bill with your current address works perfectly too. For income, just grab your recent pay stubs, or show your current Denali Kid Care card. Gathering these everyday items lowers the barrier to entry significantly. Let's move to and see how this builds in Section 3, the application process, crossing the threshold. Applying for WIC in Alaska is actually an incredibly easy 5-step process. Step 1, submit your FIF. Step 2, submit the applications. Step 3, submit your proofs. Step 4, schedule an appointment. And Step 5, complete your certification. See? It is a highly straightforward path. Let's break down a couple of these specific steps so you know exactly what to expect. Step 1 asks for a FIF. This stands for the Family Information Form. You can think of this as the master key that registers your household's basic data, things like your physical address and language preferences, into the WIC system. The most important thing to remember here is that regardless of how many family members are actually applying for individual benefits, you need only one master FIF per family. That's it. Jumping over to Step 3, submitting your applications and your proofs. Alaska WIC has modernized this beautifully. You absolutely do not have to carry a giant folder of loose papers across town anymore. You can upload them securely to the Alaska Connect client portal, which integrates right with your My Alaska login. Or you can even email them directly to your local clinic's secure intake address. For instance, the Anchorage Health Department uses a specific email just for WIC clients, and the Norton Sound Health Corporation has their own dedicated email as well. Super convenient, right? Finally, we reach step 5, which is your certification appointment. This is an in-person interview at your local WIC clinic. And listen to me, it's nothing to be nervous about. The incredibly supportive WIC staff are just there to help assess your family's needs and complete that nutritional assessment we talked about earlier, which just includes collecting simple height and weight measurements. Actually, scratch that. The only slightly medical part of the whole visit is a quick little hemoglobin prick to check for iron levels. There is truly nothing to stress about. They just want to see you and your family succeed. And once you are certified, we reach the absolute best part of the whole journey. Section 4, using your WIC benefits. The reward. Now, what's really interesting about this is that WIC modernization has completely phased out those old paper checks. Now, you'll receive the Alaska WIC card, complete with a wonderful picture of an Alaska moose. This functions exactly like a standard debit card. All of your family's food benefits are loaded directly onto the secure, discreet, 16-digit electronic benefit transfer card, so you can easily bring all that healthy food home. But checking out at the grocery store register isn't the only way you can use this. Depending on your region, like with the Norton Sound Health Corporation, for example, you can use the Span Elite Balto system. This is a highly modern system that allows you to order your favorite WIC foods online using a computer, a tablet, or even just your smartphone. You just punch in your WIC card number, your birth date, and your zip code, and you can manage your entire monthly grocery order right from your living room couch. So, the crucial point here is that there are a few golden rules to protecting these benefits. First, before you ever go shopping, you must set a secure PIN number. Second, you really must keep track of your benefit period, because food benefits do not roll over to the next month. If you don't use them, you lose them. Because of this, it's highly recommended to order your food early in the month. And finally, never, ever share your login information. The state of Alaska will not replace your benefits if someone else logs in and uses them. We all know life is unpredictable, so let's look at Section 5, Troubleshooting Common Issues, Staying on Track. Let's get you equipped with the knowledge to handle potential roadblocks. And this brilliantly illustrates how flexible the program actually is. One of the best things about the WIC card is that if you are traveling within Alaska, you aren't tied to just one specific neighborhood grocery store. You can use your WIC card at any authorized State of Alaska WIC store. Just make sure you've set up that PIN number. And hey, if you are moving to a new home, you don't have to start the application all over again. Simply alert your local WIC office and they will happily update your file. But what if disaster strikes and your WIC card is lost, stolen, or damaged? Seriously, don't panic. There is a totally stress-free solution. You just need to call your local WIC office immediately, or you can call the dedicated WIC customer service phone line at 1-844-386-3416. The staff are incredibly empathetic, and their entire job is to help you get a replacement card so your family doesn't miss out on those vital meals. We have covered a tremendous amount of ground today. Let's bring it all home with Section 6, Conclusion and Next Steps, your family's health. If you are ready to start, your very next step is incredibly simple. Find your local Alaska WIC clinic today. You can hop onto the State of Alaska Department of Health website to locate the clinic for your specific region, whether that's Anchorage, Fairbanks, Norton Sound, or anywhere else. Go ahead and give them a quick call, ask for that family information form, and schedule your appointment. When we step back and really look at the big picture, the value of this program is just undeniable. WIC is cost-effective, it significantly improves food security, and it provides amazing personalized support for growing families. And yet, studies show it remains vastly underutilized across the state. Please, don't leave this incredible resource sitting on the table. Empower yourself, get the healthy food your kids deserve, and share this explainer with any friends or neighbors who might also benefit from a little extra support. Finally, just a quick reminder that government policies and specific clinic processes can occasionally change, so always contact your official local WIC office to verify current requirements and details before applying. But I want to leave you with one final important thought to chew on. Could taking just an hour out of your week to complete these 5 simple steps be the key to completely transforming your family's nutrition this year? Thanks so much for joining me on this explainer, and here's to a healthy, well-fed year for you and your family.